Hello everybody, in this video tutorial I just want to show you how to actually download and install the JDK for your specific platform, for your Windows machine or Mac OS X. Okay, in your web browser just type in download JDK and press enter. And as you can see here, there is a link here that says Java SE-downloads. Okay, just click on this link and this is the JDK download section. As you can see here, you can just click on this button here. So here is the latest version of Java SE development kit. It doesn't really matter whether you have got a different version than this one. You just need to download the latest version. Okay, now before you download the JDK for your specific platform, you need to accept the license agreement. Okay, just accept it. And as you can see here, these are the JDK download links for different platforms. Okay, for example, if you have got a Mac OS X, you need to download the JDK from this link and install it. It's pretty easy and straightforward to install the JDK. And if you have got a Windows machine, there is a different story here. For 32-bit operating systems, this is the link for you, Windows x86, and this link is for 32-bit operating systems for Windows machines. But if you have got a 64-bit operating system, this is the link for you, Windows x64. Okay, how do you know whether you have got a 32-bit operating system or a 62-bit operating system? So let me show you how to actually know that. In your taskbar at the bottom left hand corner of the screen, just click on the Windows and right click on the computer and click on the properties. Okay, now as you can see here, I have got a 64-bit operating system. So now I know that I should click on the second option here, the 64-bit operating system link, Windows x64. But if you have got a 32-bit operating system, just click on this link and download and install the JDK. The installation process is pretty easy and straightforward. Just press next and use the default path as your installation path. Okay, but if you have got any problem downloading or installing the JDK, just message me or create a discussion in the course. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next tutorial.
Hello, this is Morteza Kordi, and in this tutorial we are going to learn how to download and install the Android Studio 3.0.1, the latest version of Android Studio. So you just need to open your web browser and search for download and install Android Studio. So let's click on this first link that appears here. So here it says Android Studio, the official IDE for Android. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. And here you can see some descriptions about this IDE. So here it is the download option for Mac. So if you are using other operating systems, here we have the download options. If I click on this download options, here it says start using Android Studio today. So here it is the option for Mac, but here we have Windows 64-bit. So if you're using Windows 64-bit, choose this one because this one comes with no installer. So choose this version. And here we have the Windows 32-bit, we have the Mac, and we have the Linux. So if you don't know whether your operating system is 32-bit or a 62-bit, or if you're actually a Windows user and you don't know that, you just need to right click on your I think My Computer application and then click on properties, and then there you will see whether your system is a 64-bit operating system or a 32-bit operating system. So here are the download options, and here we have some other tools. It says if you do not need Android Studio, you can download the basic Android command line tools below. So we don't want to actually work with this one here. We want the Android Studio official IDE. So let's scroll down to the top. Here it says system requirements. If you are a Windows user, these are the requirements. If you are a Mac user, these are the requirements. And if you are a Linux user, these are the requirements. Read these carefully and make sure that your system or operating system can actually handle these requirements. So in order to install the Android Studio on your computer, you need to open another tab and search for how to install Android Studio. So the first link here, it says developer.android.com/studio/install.html. So just click on this first link here. And here it says install Android Studio. Setting up Android Studio takes just a few clicks. And here it says you should have already downloaded the Android Studio. If you don't, you can click on this link and then you can download it. It says to install Android Studio on your Mac. So if you are a Mac user, proceed as follow. If you are a Windows user, it says at the right hand side, you can see it says instructions for Mac. If I click on this one here, we have Windows and Linux. So if you are a Windows user, you just need to click on Windows, and then you can see these steps that you need to follow, and we have also a video that you can play in order to learn how to install the Android Studio on your computer. And also if you are a Linux user, you can click on Linux here. You can see these steps that you need to follow, and we have also this video here. So that's it. Install the Android Studio on your computer, and then after you have finished, I'll see you in the next tutorial. Hello, this is Morteza Kurdi, and in this tutorial we are going to learn how to download the required stuff in order to create Android applications. If you want to create Android applications, you need to download the SDK packages. So SDK stands for Software Development Kit. So we need to download the Software Development Kit packages if you want to actually create Android apps. So here you just need to open the Android Studio, and here at the bottom it says configure. Just click on it, and here we have SDK Manager. Click on SDK Manager. So first you can see this window opens for you. At the bottom it says show package details. Just check this checkbox. So for this course, I actually recommend you that you download the Android 8.0 Oreo API and Android 7.1.1 Nougat. Okay, so most of the times we are going to actually target the Android 8.0, but some other times you may want to actually target Android 7.1.1 because some APIs may not be compatible with Android 8. And I am going to, later in this course, I am going to show you how you can differentiate between Android 8 and other versions of Android operating system. So for this course, I actually just recommend you that you download the Android 7 Nougat SDK packages and Android 8. So in order to download these packages, you just need to check this checkbox that is up beside this API, for example, Android 7. And here you can see these package details. You don't have to download all of these packages here. So for example, Android SDK platform is required, sources for Android 25, and we don't have to download the Android TV Intel x86 add-on system image. So we can actually uncheck this checkbox. We have this one, China version of Android Wear, because we are not going to actually create Android applications for Android Wear in this course. Maybe I will actually create another course for this specific topic, but in this course we are going to only target Android mobiles and tablets, Android operating system. So we have Android Wear. Again, we don't want to download these packages. We have Google APIs ARM. So these two packages, Google APIs ARM and this one EABI, these two packages are for the computers that run, for example, CPUs other than Intel. For example, you may have an AMD CPU. So here you can actually download these two packages. And if you have an Intel CPU, you need to download these packages, Google APIs Intel x86 and Google APIs, again, Intel x86 add-on. And we have this one, Google Play Intel x86 add-on system image. So you need to download this package also. So these are the required packages that I actually checked. And for Android 8 Oreo, you need to download Android SDK Platform 26, sources for Android 26, and you don't have to download Android TV Intel system image. And we have this one, Google APIs Intel x86 add-on system image and Google APIs Intel x86 Atom underlying 64 system image, and this one Google Play Intel x86 Atom system image. So make sure to download these free packages too. And when you check these checkboxes at the bottom, if you want to download these packages, you just need to click on apply. When you click on apply, it's going to actually show you this dialog that says the following components will be installed, and you just need to click on OK, and it's going to start downloading the packages for you. And here at the top, we have SDK Tools. So if I click on SDK Tools, you can see some other packages, and these are the required packages that you need to install on your computer. Android SDK Build Tools, and you can see Android Emulator, Android SDK Platform Tools. So let's actually check this checkbox that says Show Package Details. So here you can see the Android SDK Build Tools that I actually installed. But for Android Oreo, you need to install this one, 26.0.0, or for example, all of these packages that starts with 26. For Android Nougat, you need to install the packages that starts with 25. And we have also API 27 that for now we don't want to actually target because it's not as complete as Android Oreo or Android Nougat. And we have also this one, so let me show you this. So I already told you that you need to install these packages. Make sure to download and install Android Support Library and Android SDK Tools. We have GPU Debugging Tools, Google Play APK Extension Library, revision 3, Google Play Licensing Library, revision 2, Google Play Services, and we have Google WebDriver. We have this one, Intel x86 Emulator Accelerator. So if you have an Intel CPU, in order to actually accelerate the speed of your emulator, it's actually really good to install this package. In other words, I think it's necessary to install this package if you have an Intel CPU. So Intel x86 Emulator Accelerator Haxam installer. And this one, support repository, is very important. Make sure to install this package. We have constraint layout for Android. Make sure to install this package, constraint layout for Android, solve for constraint layout, Android support repository, and Google repository. These are the very important packages that you need to install if you want to create Android applications in this course. So when you select these packages, you just need to click on apply, and then you just need to click on OK in order to download them. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lecture.
Hello everybody, in this tutorial I just want to show you how to download the Eclipse, the software for creating Java applications. Okay, in your web browser just type in download Eclipse and press enter, and as you can see here, this is the first link that comes up, and you need to just click on this link, Eclipse downloads. You can even type in eclipse.org/downloads and press enter, and you will be guided to this page. And there are two ways to download the Eclipse for your specific platform. If you want to download the installer, you need to actually click on this link if you have got a Mac OS X. If you have got a Windows machine and your operating system is 32-bit, you just need to click on this link and download the installer. And this link is for 64-bit operating systems, and these options are for Linux machine, 32-bit operating systems and 64-bit operating systems. The installer is very easy. You can easily download the installer and open it and just download the Eclipse IDE for Java developers. But if you just want to download an Eclipse package, not the installer, you just need to download the Eclipse IDE for Java developers. This link is for Mac OS X, but if you have got a Windows machine or a Linux, be sure to download the Eclipse for your specific platform, and consider if you have got a 32-bit operating system or not, and download the Eclipse for your specific operating system. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.